is the new wave of sports that is sweeping the nation, where we're not just accurate but spot on. This is Spot On Sports. But you're tuned into Monk Spot right now, and I'm here with two of the best in the business. To my left, Brianna Franklin. And you know that guy over there, the superstar himself, Bruce Taylor. He's joining us today. Bruce, I had to make a lot of calls to get you on the show, man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you called my people. Your people, they did lunch. They got me in the booth, man. I've been on hiatus, but I'm back though, Monk. I'm back.
But it's good. But you know, you get to sit next to me and Brianna this time.
Yeah, y'all. I heard y'all.
She's a vet on this show.
I heard y'all been doing stuff behind my back, and now I'm here.
So that you know that's why we had to get in contact with you. So
my phone number ain't ever changed. 214. Come on, let's tell the folks.
One thing that has never changed is the week that is upon us now. The Super Bowl week, Super Bowl 53. New England Patriots getting ready. Is it 53?
I don't know the Roman numerals too.
It's 53. 53. That is right. New England Patriots get set to take on the LA Rams. A lot of history in this game. A lot of good things to look into. Tom Brady's life comes full circle in this game. His first Super Bowl won was against the St. Louis Rams.
True.
And now it is back around again. He hit a 360 and playing LA. Indeed.
Were you?
It's all good, but a couple of things to get into for this show. Let's get started. I want to take a look at the matchups for the coaches.
Okay.
Sean McVay, the offensive boy genius, takes on the general himself, the Bill Belichick, the he who knows all. Brian, I want to get first question goes to you. Which coach has the advantage in this game?
Well, it's Belichick, of course. He's the seasoned coach. He's been here not once, not twice, not 3 times, 9 times.
Tell me again.
Which he quit going. But anyway, that's beside the point. He definitely has the advantage. Bill Belichick, for sure.
That's a nice soliloquy, and I love your point of view. But I'm gonna go with Sean McVay here. He's young. He's the underdog. What did you say? He's a boy genius when it comes to that offensive side.
Boy genius.
We don't know what he has up his sleeve. He has a lot of weapons. You got Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks, Higbee, Everett, 2 running backs to be exact, right? He really has the better advantage because you don't know when he's going to pull out the card. So I think Sean McVay has a better advantage when it comes to this coaching matchup. Not to disagree, but I do.
Well, the Rams scored was the second scoring offense from this past season, 32 points a game, over 400 yards of offense, ranked in the top 5 in both rush and the pass. One big question is that of Todd Gurley. And it bummed out me that he suffered a couple of weeks to end out the season, and he was pulled from the NFC Championship game mighty early. Bruce, since you are back in with LA, my question is, will Gurley be healthy come Sunday?
No, he won't be. He's a human. Ligaments don't repair in 2 weeks. Would he be at 70%? Maybe not. At 60? Maybe not. But if he can be at 50% and be on that football field, he could be a distraction, Tony Moore. A distraction to the whole defensive strategy of a New England Patriot. Now, he can't go out there and miss blitz pickups. I understand your needs, sir. You can't miss up on routes. So if he can go out there and at least be a good distraction for the defense, I think Todd Gurley, he'll be a very good factor in this game. But he won't be 100%.
Right, when we look at the Patriots, they did draft a young running back out of Georgia by the name of Sonny Michel. And somehow, they got a run game going. They ranked 5th during the season, over 120 yards a game. How much of a factor can Sonny Michel be for the old man Tom Brady?
He's going to be a factor. Him and James White are both 2 factors that I think everybody needs to look forward to. I don't know if they're going to be able to run it up the middle. I mean, they have Aaron Donald and Dominican Sue that's going to stuff it. They may be able to get on the outside.
I like that. I really do like that. I like the New England Patriots running back, or the running game against the defense of the Rams. The Rams are a bend but don't break defense.
That is true.
A lot of big names. We talked about it earlier, but do they really come to play? Or are they coming for the lemonade and the sunshine every day?
Don't do it like that.
Just the end. Look, this is what I say. You in Atlanta, Blue Flame, Magic City.
Stop.
What they've been doing all week, spinning sauce all through Atlanta, just LA here and we. They're not gonna be focused. That's just my personal opinion, but I do like it. They're not gonna run up the middle. On the edges is where you get success. I believe that.
I believe so.
Not for sure.
Well, hopefully neither one of the defenses under the radar. When we look at LA, we have, you got Aaron Donald, Michael Brockers, Dominican Sue, a key to lead, change the snatcher in the back. All right. And somehow he survives this far in the playoffs. Marcus Peters on the other end.
Oh, come on.
Hey, man, he's a little bit.
Is he good? He just had a rough season without his veteran guy on the other side.
But if you are
new system,
corner,
it's a new system. He's not prime time. So, I mean, but he's good.
True.
But new system, new grass. We're getting used to it. I mean, LA grass is different from Kansas City grass.
But dealing with both defenses, my question, Brianna, which one of these two defenses are under the most pressure to perform?
That is a good question. I'm going to say the Patriots. The Patriots. Their defensive coordinator, who is now the head coach of Miami, he has to go out there and prove himself.
Yeah, Coach Flores.
Yes.
That's crazy. He has a different, he's an African American. That's what's up. I mean, I'm glad to see the cultures are switching like that with the Flores as the last name. But I agree with her though. I do think that the Patriots have the toughest task ahead of them because I mean they have a lot of players to like I said, Higbee. You got 2 running backs, you got 2 tight ends, at least 3 wide receivers, Josh Reynolds, Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks. You have to account for all these people. Play action. They had the most play action plays in the NFL. So the Patriots will need to have players in areas where they usually don't have them. It's not the Chiefs, but it's just as dynamic.
What surprised me is that both of you guys chose the Patriots, and we forget that Bill Belichick is a defensive-minded coach. And let's be honest, there are times we look, and I said this for the LA game when a lot of people, Bruce, me, you talked about, a lot of people were going for LA. Yeah. And we were a little for LA. I didn't think they'd go to Foxborough and win, but we felt good about it in the playoffs. But when you give Bill Belichick 2 weeks to prepare, I think it just does enough to say, are we going to be looking at a low-score game kind of coming into halftime? I mean, we want to give Sean McVay a lot of credit, but this is the same team that did struggle against New Orleans in the Dome. Albeit a home game. But come on, let's give Bill Belichick some credit before we say his defense was struggling.
For sure. But I mean, Sean McVay has the same amount of time to prepare. And that dude is a genius. He is looking at all the tapes. He's very meticulous.
That's true. I agree with Brianna. I mean, not to be that person, but we kind of expect Bill Belichick to put some type of game plan together. But does he have the athletes to stick with the athletes on the offensive side? We know who the Rams are. Even if the Rams couldn't stick the team, couldn't keep the team in check, you could at least say that, well, they had athlete for athlete that could do it. Talib covering Hogan, or they don't even have a wide receiver. That's the problem. Gronkowski's always hurt, and I still feel good with Barron covering him or John Johnson III covering Gronkowski. So that's why I say the Patriots have a more tough task ahead of them because the athletes have to get out of space and actually cover and react.
Let's look at the quarterbacks. Tom Brady, Jared Goff. Look at a kid like Jared Goff, a young upstart. He got his coach that has utilized his strength. More of that time passing, tagging time system. Same 6. And on the other end, you got the general, the greatest of all time. So we say.
Come on now, man.
And he does it, whoever you give him a squeegee in the mouth bucket, he can take it to the Super Bowl and win. Which quarterback, who does this Super Bowl mean more to? Jared Goff and Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Of course.
Tom Brady for sure. This will be full circle. He started against the Rams, and hopefully, he will finish with the Rams.
Well, I'll take a spin at it. Maybe this is a very, very important game for Jared Goff. I mean, hey, he's also started his career. This is the same moment, the same situation that Tom Brady was in, except for without replacing Tom Brady.
It'd be a nice start for Jared Goff.
It'd be a great start. You with your coach, you're a young guy, #1 overall draft pick, living up to the hype. They said you couldn't do it. Carson Wentz, he's a better player. Patrick Mahomes, he's the new guy. It's your time to show that out of this quarterback class that came out last year, I'll be the first one with a real Super Bowl who played and won, performed. So maybe this is a more important game for Jared Goff.
Final score.
24-17 Patriots.
Give me 27-24 Patriots.
See, See how y'all just kind of discredited LA's offense after all this hot talk y'all doing.
It's the Super Bowl. They'll be pressing. They'll be pressing for sure.
I'll go a little short.
Okay.
Let me go 2017. New England.
Yeah.
I like that.
Patriots for everybody.
Now that everyone has picked the Patriots and maybe the Rams.
It could be.
That is right.
And that's the parody of football. Guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, drop us a like. We would always appreciate it. It is the new wave of sports that is suiting the nation. I'm Tony Monk, Brandon Franklin, Bruce Taylor, and you are watching Monk Spot. Please head to our YouTube channel, click that subscribe button, do whatever you gotta do to rate the video and watch more Spot on Sports. We'll see you guys next time.